Hello everyone, here's Paul from Masterforex.com and welcome to the weekly review of 4 major Forex pairs based on Masterforex-V Technical analysis. For those of you who don't know, every weekend I am taking 4 pairs, that's EURUSD, British Pound, Australian Dollar and Canadian Dollar against US Dollar, and sharing my strategic direction for the upcoming week. Strategic direction is 30% of my trading plan. As you can see here, I also the second stage is tactics and the third stage is trading system. If you want to learn this, you can always opt into rmpforex.com training. Just go to www.rmpforex.com, find MF Advanced Forex Training, and you can learn those reference points and MF technical analysis as well. Also, before we proceed, don't forget to read through risk disclaimer. It is very important. Click the pause button if you need some more time, and let's get straight into it. The first pair is EURUSD against US dollar. For those of you who is watching longer time frames, just a reminder for you that we have here an FZR of D1 time frame level, and this pair is in a trend phase up of D1. Here is the pivot. As long as this pivot is not broken, the trend of D1 will remain and will keep going up. For me, D1 trend is D1 level is a bit too high. I use H4 because I trade intraday. If you remember my last review, I said about this pivot here. As you can see, it is still not broken, so I'm looking still up with this pair. The only thing is, in this case, we have here a H1 FZR down. So for now, this pair is in a H1 flat face. So for me, I would, to be safe, I want to wait until we break through the new high, and then once we do, I will come back and start using my trend following trading system. So that's the idea, that's the reference point for EURUSD for this time. Next pair is British Pound against US Dollar. For those of you who remember 2 weeks ago, if you don't remember, just watch my review from 2 weeks ago. That's the 3rd of September, I think, which was recorded here. I said that time that this FZR of H4 happened, and now this pair is back to trend phase of H4 level. I also said that as long as this pivot is not broken, I will be using my trend following trading system, and I am watching this pair only up. As you can see, 2 weeks are gone since that review, and this pivot was never broken. Then the pivot moved into this place, and now the pivot moved into this place. But as you can see, trend phase up still on, and for the upcoming week, I will be still using my trend following trading system and looking only for buy positions. Now, this pivot is a bit too far from the price, so I will be looking other binary regularities based on Masterforex-V Technical analysis. Again, if you want to learn this technical analysis, this is a new technical analysis. Opt in for rmpforex.com training, and I will teach you personally all those reference points, and you will be able to use it in your day-by-day trading. So as you can see, this pair is in a trend phase up. Also, for those of you who is watching longer time frames, just a reminder here, we have D1 trend up as well, and it consists of these kind of subwaves. Here we have also an FZR of D1 up. So this is the idea. This is the idea with British Pound, and for the upcoming week, I'll be using only trend phase up and using my trend following trading system, and we'll try to find some new buy positions to catch this train or trend up. Next pair is Australian dollar against US dollar. This pair is kind of similar to to euro, but let's just start from higher time frames. Just as a reminder, we have here a weekly FZR and trend phase up. We have here daily FZR and D1 trend phase up, and you can see here this is the pivot that protects D1 and weekly time frames or the trend up. As long as this pivot is not broken, I will be looking for this pair to proceed with its trend of weekly and D1 level up. But again, I am opening my trades intraday, so for me H4 is a more important time frame. Based on H4, I choose my strategic direction, and here you can see after, if you watched my last review, after this FZR, I said about this pivot. This pivot is now broken. So H4 at the moment is back to flat phase. So because I am trading intraday, I have to wait until we come back into trend phase of H4. And reference points here are, the first one is this one here. Once we'll break through this reference point, then a H4 trend down will start. So I'll have to kind of wait until this trend down will finish, so I could proceed with D1 trend up. Or the next reference point is just breaking through the new high, and once we'll do, I can come back with my trend following trading system and start attacking this trend, which is H4, D1, and weekly all time frames up. So that's the idea. These are the reference points. As long as we're between those points, I will just stay away from this pair and just wait until we break through any of those reference points. Next pair is Canadian dollar against US dollar. Again and again, guys, I'm reminding you that at the moment Canadian dollar is the pair where you use your trend is your friend expression. Yeah, so this is one of those pairs who are in all the time frames. All time frames are in the trend phase down. So weekly is an FZR down, daily is an FZR down, and trend phase down. And now I'll go to H4. You can see here H4 is also FZR down and the trend phase down, and here is the pivot that is still not broken. Now for those who were watching the last review, the pivot was, I think, 2238. So because we have here a shadow here of this candle, so I had to go to M1 level and just make sure that this pivot is in the right place, because MF pivot is a very it is pip by pip. It's determined from M1 time frame, and it is pip by pip. It's very important. This pivot is very important. So 2242 is the exact pivot point, and as you can see, it is not broken. And as long as it is not broken, I'm using my trend following trading system, and the H4 trend remains and this trend phase remains. So for the upcoming week, for this pair, as long as this pivot stays not broken, I will be looking for some new sell positions to catch the weekly, daily, and H4 trends down. Trend is your friend again, guys, and this is what I will be using for the upcoming week. Now, once we will break through this pivot, this pair will come back to H4 flat phase, and I will just have to stay away from this pair until it comes back to trend phase. As you know, I am trading only inside trend. I am a trend follower because I think you can earn much more money there, and risk ratio is much better inside trends. So this is it, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you have any ideas or comments, or you have any questions, just use the comment section below. I will be really glad to hear from you. And for those who is still not subscribed, here is the button for you, or it will appear just soon. Also, you can become a super subscriber. Just click the bell button there, and you will get notifications for any new video that I upload into this channel. I wish you good luck. I wish you to catch as many trends as possible, and see you next week.